Extra, extra, we're back with another entry. Today's entry pertains to somebody's title being on the line. Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? California Women's Caucus wants Dana White fired from UFC, slams Endeavor hypocrisy for troubling silence. UFC President Dana White was seen slapping his wife in grainy nightclub footage that emerged last week from Cabo. The embarrassed Las Vegas fight boss was quick to apologize for his actions and attributed the incident to a night of heavy drinking and hard partying. That was the last anyone heard on the matter, and it appears UFC and its parent company Endeavor have no plans to address it further or announce any disciplinary action. White, who once referred to a female reporter as a quote-unquote dumb bitch, has been president of UFC since 2001. Quote, "There's a danger of having a double standard, where athletes get held accountable for acts of domestic violence and owners don't," end quote, Liz Roberts, CEO of victim assistance organization Safe Horizon, told Variety. Quote, "There does need to be some accountability here, and that's setting a consistent standard. This is a moment to really stand up and say, no, that's not what we're doing anymore," end quote. In addition to running UFC, which helped lead Endeavor to record profits, White is also the figurehead for the new Power Slap League that will air later this month on TBS. The promotion is centered around contestants who slap each other in the face until one of them is no longer fit to compete. California Legislative Women's Caucus recently penned a letter to Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel calling for immediate action. The bipartisan group consists of 17 state senators and 32 state assemblywomen, including Senator Nancy Skinner, chair, and Assemblywoman Cecilia Aguiar Curry, vice chair. Here's a quick snippet. Every day that Mr. White's actions go unaccounted for, your silence becomes more piercing and troubling. At this point, thousands of young men, women, and adults worldwide have seen the video of Mr. White striking his wife. We have also seen his apology. What we have not seen is any consequences for his actions. The head of a major sporting organization cannot claim to be for the safety of women while a video of him striking his wife continues to circulate online without a response from you. The hypocrisy is astounding. Enough is enough. It is time to remove Mr. White from his leadership role to allow him and his partner to get the help they need while reminding the world of what Endeavor stands for and that violence against women is not a conduct that you condone. White has taken a hardline stance against UFC fighters with a history of domestic violence, with a few exceptions, but does not appear to be holding himself to his own standard. As a result, Endeavor has come under fire in recent days for ignoring the issue in what the mainstream media claims is a planned strategy to quote-unquote let the flame die down. As of this writing, Endeavor has yet to comment. Dana White. It looks like you slid down a razor blade and landed in the alcohol river, boy. You in trouble. You got these white women on your heels. You know they white women. They on your heels. We gonna get to that in a minute. Back to D.L. Hughley. You might have spoke too soon, brother. Remember you said if a brother had slapped his counterpart in a nightclub, that they would have dug up his history, all his negative history, and threw it up in his face? Yeah, they done it to Dana White. They dug up that time where he referred to a female reporter as a dumb bitch. And what are you doing, Dana White? Trying to be a figurehead, a nominal leader for a show by the name of Power Slap. And you just power slapped your wife. Now they finna power slap them pockets. Yeah, they all at Endeavor's neck about you, boy. They want you removed as a UFC leader, as a UFC president. Ooh, man, you done made a whole lot of women mad. It might not be the white woman, but it's a bunch of women. But back to your counterpart. Let's get into this. Long ago, European men just like you, Dana White, used to oppress your counterpart with spiritual texts like the King James Holy Bible. You would quote a scripture like this: "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die." Yeah, they haven't forgot that. And now you want to slap your wife? Tisk tisk. Dana White supremacy. You've put Endeavor in a bad situation. You got them under fire. You put them in the hot seat. They're on trial. I asked a particular question, and this question was, what were women not allowed to do in the 19th century? And this is the answer I received, Dana White supremacy. Women did not have the power to make contracts, own property, or vote. A woman was seen merely as a servant to her husband, By the 1830s and 1840s, however, that began to change when many bold, outspoken women championed social reforms of prisons, war, alcohol, and slavery. Dana White supremacy? Yeah, the black man got the right to suffrage before your counterpart, boy. They still mad about that. They still remember that. You are responsible for removing their liberties. And Charlemagne the God gave you Donkey of the Day. Dana White, in your apology, you acknowledged being a hypocrite, but you tried to slide in how long you've been married and how long you've known your wife. That same thing could be said for brothers and their counterparts. You also attributed your actions to partying hard and drunkenness. What's the difference? I thought partying hard meant hard drugs. Was that what made you and your wife get physical with each other? Who knows? We're not going to speculate at Jaundice Journal, and we don't support domestic violence. Keep your damn hands to your damn self. Anyways, this is the part of the entry where we part ways, but you know what to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section because you know I value you guys' opinion. If you talk to me, I talk back. Baby. What do you think about the California Women Caucus getting on Endeavor's neck about Dana White? What do you think about Endeavor taking so long to respond? Do you think Endeavor has a storm brewing up? Do you think Dana White is going to get a severe punishment? Talk to me. I talk back. Let me know something. Smash that notification bell to be notified every time we make an entry over here at Jaundice Journal on YouTube. Hit that dislike button if you're in favor of hypocrisy, domestic violence, and rich white guys having no consequence for their actions. Hit that like button if you learned something, and if you like today's commentary and content, put some of this ism in the algorithm. Also, if you want to show others how the Women Caucus of California is getting on Endeavor's neck, hit the share button. I don't mind. As usual, subscribe. It's a call to action. Until next time, peace. You gotta pay to play, and $9.99 is fairly low for liberation, don't you think? One link, 4 ebooks, each an hour-long read. For information like the kind presented in today's content, join me over there at bookbaby.com. Look for the Book of Lives 2, The Severity. I'll see you there.